once took an oath to uphold the law. Tonight, he's preparing to spend the rest of his life in prison. The home where 7 people were found dead in a murder-suicide is now at the center of a new investigation.
The sheriff says the home was possibly set on fire early this morning. It was in May of 2023 when investigators say Jesse McFadden killed 6 people, including 5 teenagers, before taking his own life. The home is in Henrietta, but it's now empty.
News 4's Spencer Humphrey spoke with the father of one of McFadden's victims, who says the home should have never been standing.
Well, this is what's left of that house where 5 Henrietta teenagers and a mother tragically lost their lives in a murder-suicide last year. Investigators believe it quite possibly was arson, and some of the victims' family members say they don't think this house burned enough. For Justin Webster.
Waking up this morning, getting ready for work, we noticed a bunch of sirens and fire trucks driving down the road.
The wound is still fresh.
Just seeing that, it's triggering to us because it brings back that day.
For the better part of 2 years, the house down the street, the one where a convicted child sex offender out of jail early stole the life of his daughter Ivy and 5 others, has stood.
That's a house that a monster lived in.
It stood wide open less than a week after the murders when Webster gave us a tour of the evidence Okmulgee County Sheriff's Office investigators never thought to collect.
I feel Okmulgee County Sheriff's Office is not on par with what needs to be done as far as checking on these child sex predators. And that was clear and evident when K4 and prior reporter Kaylee Levis went into that house with us, and a deputy sheriff was there.
It stood as that prompted the OSBI to take over the investigation. It stood through Webster's grief and anger.
None of this should have happened if the state of Oklahoma did what they were supposed to do with child sex predators.
It stood through his rage as his push to change sex offender laws got the full government treatment.
We got the Knight's Law HB 3992 passed through the House, 84-8 vote, super majority. It was awesome, and we had high expectations for it to go to Senate and pass. It didn't even get out of the Appropriations Committee.
But early Tuesday morning, as Webster awoke to those passing sirens, something changed.
We got a message from one of our churchgoers saying, "Hey, did you know the House of Horrors burned down?"
That house that stood through so much finally fell, possibly at the hands of an arsonist, investigators think. If you ask Webster, it should have fallen long ago to make way for a memorial.
That's what the state should do. Give something back to us parents that lost everything because of their incompetence and neglect.
But if you think he's rejoicing in Wednesday's turn of events, well, you'd be wrong.
As far as the house down there, I don't care. That has nothing to do with anything that we're trying to accomplish.
The wound is still fresh.
I'm scared to death to go into my daughter's room. We haven't been in my daughter's room since, I would say, the first week everything went down.
There's no time for rejoicing, not until someone hears him.
It seems like standing on top of a mountain with the biggest bullhorn yelling. And why is there no federal investigation going on? Why is the FBI not in these small towns, especially Okmulgee County, doing what needs to be done to find out why these sheriff's offices are not doing what they need to be doing as far as child sex criminals?
And not until he can guarantee this house will be the last to host such horrors.
I cry almost every day, and today I'm angry. I'm angry again because it's obviously everything that's going on. It just brings it all back up. Nothing else matters but bringing our daughter back, and we can't do that. So the only justice that we can get is protecting other kids.
In Henrietta, Spencer Humphrey, Oklahoma's News 4.
The state fire marshal is leading the investigation.